Hey everybody, Mrs. Bianchi. A rectangle is graphed on a coordinate plane. The coordinates of two of the vertices of the rectangle are -5, 8 and -5, -6. What is the distance between the two vertices? So it's probably a good idea that we go ahead and plot these. So -5, 8, we're going to go left 5. That first ordered pair tells us where to go on the x-axis. And the second, which in this case is 8, tells us where to go on the y-axis. So since it's positive, we're going to go up 8. So up 8 would be right here. All right, so that covers this. Let's plot this one. We have to go left 5 and down 6. All right. So basically what they want to know is they want to know the distance between the 2 points. In other words, how long this red line is. So we could certainly count the distance. So let's count one at a time. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we're going to go with D, 14. Now, there is another way that we discussed in class, and I want to remind you of the rules that we talked about in class. So, if the points are in different quadrants, which they are, right? If they're in different quadrants, then we can find the coordinates that don't match. So, which ones don't match? That's this. These two don't match. And we're going to add the absolute values. So, we would add the absolute value of an 8 would be 8. So I'm going to write that down here. The absolute value of a -6 would be 6. And if we add those, we get 14. Now, I want to just use the graph again to explain why these numbers are significant. So let's put this away off to the side, which we already know that that's 14 units. But if we were going to figure out how far away is this dot from 0 on a number line, we're basically figuring out the absolute value. So we know that that blue line is 8 units away if we count that. We know that this green line is 6 units away. 6 units away from 0 on a number line. So that's why we're adding them. Now, if they were in the same quadrant, then that would be a different story, right? If they're in the same quadrant, then you would actually subtract the absolute value. But in this case, we add and we would get 14.